When I was just 8 years old, my mother and I moved into a new house. At first, everything seemed normal, but within a few weeks, strange and unsettling things began to happen. I often felt as if someone was watching me, and faint whispers seemed to fill the air. Then, during the night, my radio would turn on by itself and switch channels, inevitably waking me up. When I told my mother about these experiences, she dismissed them, insisting that I was imagining things. Being young and trusting my mother completely, I tried to brush it off. But one afternoon, something happened that I couldn't ignore. I was alone in my room, listening to music, when I suddenly felt something hit my back. Turning around, I saw a book lying on the floor. This was odd because the bookshelf was on the stair landing, far from my bedroom. Frozen with fear, I couldn't move for what felt like an eternity. My mother was at work, and I was entirely alone in the house. It was at that moment I believe I made a crucial mistake, acknowledging the presence. Things quickly escalated. Doors began to slam shut on their own. Shadowy figures appeared at the edges of my vision. The TV downstairs would switch on and off by itself. At night, loud, eerie screams echoed through the house. My mother could no longer dismiss these occurrences as figments of my imagination. We wanted to leave the house, but circumstances forced us to stay for another 4 years. Desperate for relief, my mother invited a family friend, who was a pastor, to help. He prayed with us, read passages from the Bible, and commanded the poltergeist to leave us alone. The activity lessened significantly after that, though not everything disappeared entirely. Years later, I discovered I was what some call sensitive, someone attuned to the spirit world. Looking back, I now believe the ghost recognized this about me and was trying to get my attention. If I had known then what I know now, I would have approached the situation differently. Instead of trying to push it away, I might have listened and tried to understand what it wanted.